So we gotta try to keep it positive, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Keep each other uplifted, man. Too many people are competing with each other like crabs in a barrel. You know, everyone's trying to make a come up and like tear everyone down as they try to rise, which is not cool. I'm chilling, man. Trying to get this live started.
All right, here we go.
Hurry up, Marisol.
Finally. It's on the right account.
Word. There we
Hello,
go.
everybody.
So today's topic
Is learn the traits of highly successful people. This is kind of like a part 2 of how to create the life that you want.
right, and you guys seem to have enjoyed that one that we did.
Yeah.
What, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
Yes. So we had to come back with a part 2, and a lot of people have been saying that they've been enjoying the live. This is our 5th one, guys.
I know, 5. Can you
5th
believe
one.
that?
Yeah, and people actually hit us up saying they've been taking notes and stuff. So that's why we're trying to make sure everyone have access to this live. So we're not leaving
Feedback
anyone
has
out.
been good.
Yeah. So,
You guys want to dive right in?
right. She's Marisol.
Oh yeah, I'm Marisol.
And I'm
This
Quan.
is Quan.
AKA the new
The
Q.
new Q
Yes.
and Soul Inspired.
Word.
That's our Instagram pages.
Absolutely.
You guys are on Instagram and we have Facebook.
Yes. Share this video if you can.
Yeah, share with your friends. Press the share button. I don't know how you do that, but I'm sure it's up there.
Word.
You can share the link.
And feel free to chime in. This is a conversation. You know what I
Yes.
mean? We don't confess to be know-it-alls, but
Yeah.
we're just sharing our stories and what's seemed to be working for us and what we're
Mm-hmm.
trying to see, you know.
Other people do.
Right, exactly. So,
And we've seen so many people, like highly successful people, have so many different traits and habits.
Word.
It's so inspiring. So
Right.
we want to share that with you today.
yeah.
and to see if that would actually be helpful in your life
Absolutely.
to break through and to get to the other side and start
Right.
living
Right.
how you want to live.
Exactly. You can start now.
Yes.
Now. Be the person
Start
you want to be
today.
now. Ever since Marisol said that, I like changing my life. Yes. Be that person now. Oh, she said she's back. Oh, okay, so I got you. Alright, so again, the topic is
Learn the traits of highly successful people.
really word. And let's see, who are some successful people that we
Some successful people
We
that
admire.
I look up to and I admire are like these inspirational gurus that go around. They're not gurus, but they inspire people.
Right.
I love watching like Les Brown, Tony Robbins,
TD Jakes.
T.D. Jakes is one of my favorites. There's so many, and then we have different artists and different actors and different people like that
Right.
that's come out of the woodworks and created a life for themselves.
Jay-Z, Beyonce, Oprah,
Oprah,
Obama,
Obama.
a bunch of people.
There's so many successful people, and so you wonder, like, how did they get there? Like,
Right.
where did they start? What qualities did they have? Like, how did they get there?
Right.
So that's why we came here to compile a list of great qualities or traits that they presented,
Right.
and that got them to where they are right now.
Exactly.
And we did discuss that success doesn't always mean being a millionaire,
Right.
or having, all this great, like, big stuff. It's not about money.
Right.
A lot of times the success is just being able to
Be happy
live
with
in your
yourself.
truth. Yeah,
Right.
and love yourself and be happy with yourself. That's a
Exactly.
success.
Exactly. Absolutely.
And we want you guys to be able to, like, talk, like, give us feedback,
Right.
make comments, ask questions, whatever you
Right.
feeling on your heart to share. okay?
Absolutely. And it's up to you to really determine what is success
Thank
to you.
you.
You know what I mean? Because people have different perceptions of
Of
what
success
Yeah,
is.
what success is. To me, success is, like Marisol was saying, is not just like a money thing, but it's being able to do whatever you want at your own terms. By your own terms. So I think that's what success is to me.
Yes.
And being comfortable about yourself.
Yeah.
So.
Living in your true self.
Absolutely.
Your true spirit.
That's true success. Because guess what? You can have all the things, the material things. You can have the car, the houses, the clothes, and not be at peace with yourself and not be happy. So success, I think, is bigger than that.
It is so much bigger than that.
Yes.
How can we serve each other,
Exactly. How you treat yourself, how you treat others.
So again, so if you just tuned in, the reason why we do these lives, and this is our 5th one, because Quan was just talking about this, is because we're on this journey ourselves.
Yes.
We learned had a lot of self-discovery moments, over the years, and just in this past year, a lot of revelations, a lot of trials, a lot of triumphs, a lot of joys, a lot of sadness, a lot of breaking away, a lot of feeling good, like all kinds of things. So everyone's going through their own journey and they're in their own stages of life. But we wanted to do this because we are going through this and we want to be out there and open and be able to speak and live in our truth.
Because we wish someone was this to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we want to be what we want others to be to us. You know what I mean? And so we're in a new place of freedom. We're not allowing fear or things, old habits to kind of hinder us from being our best self. So as we're free and we're enjoying this new journey, we want to kind of get that same energy. We want to pass it along. So
exactly.
That's what we're trying to do with this live.
Yeah.
Every week, empower each other. Because we all got a story, we all got a journey that we're on, and and if we stay focused, we're all going to be successful.
Yes, definitely.
So let's get into
it, guys.
Yes.
So the first thing we wanted to talk about, like highly successful people, like some of their traits. So the first thing we thought before anything is mindset.
Word. Mindset. Got to start in mind.
Got to start up here. Got to start developing that mind.
Yeah.
And we were talking about having, self-care.
Yes.
Being able to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Because you got to love yourself first before you can do anything.
Absolutely.
Loving yourself, caring for yourself.
Right. And Oprah once said, create the highest, the grandest vision possible for yourself. Because you become what you believe. So.
As a man thinketh, so is he.
So is he. That's Bible.
And how you, perceive yourself to be. That's who you are.
Exactly.
So you want to have a good, healthy, positive image of yourself.
Absolutely. This is who you are, and who you will become, and I believe words take on life.
It does.
So speak positive about yourself, and go after what you desire, your goals and your dreams.
We talked about education.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, when people want to be successful, and if success is having a beautiful house or, having this awesome car or whatever it is for you, we always say that it's important to educate yourself because all the highly successful people, they educated themselves. They had to learn the tools and the traits to be able to get to wherever they were going.
Right.
So we said self-education.
Yeah, take advantage of, the library, have access, whatever you have access to right now, educate yourself, study, whatever it is that you want to go after, whether it's being a singer, actor, doctor, lawyer, whatever.
Starting a business, anything.
Educate yourself and learn from other people that already been there. We have YouTube now. I spend a lot of time on YouTube just watching and listening to a lot of people that are in the profession that I want to be in. You know what I mean? Because there's so many different things that I want to do, and I enjoy listening to other people and their story and how they got there and what's working for them.
Different podcasts.
Exactly.
Yeah, just follow along with that and learn as much as you can absorb because there's a lot of free online courses. Yeah. There's the library. You have resources at your fingertips, so it's just utilizing what's there.
Right.
And it's for free. You don't have to pay for it.
And I heard a quote. This man once said, "Leaders are readers."
Leaders are readers. And leaders create leaders.
Exactly.
So as you create yourself, you're going to help someone else create themselves.
Exactly. So starts there in the mind. Think positive. Educate yourself. Utilize your resources and just start there. Clear mind. You can't do anything with a jacked up mind.
Yeah, unhealthy, polluted mind.
Exactly. So free your mind from negativity, from whatever's hindering you from being your best self.
Yeah. So that's the first one. It's just getting before
get
you
that
even
mind
get anything.
right.
Get your mind right. Get your head right.
Word.
Get your head right. Do a rock song.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm a little silly.
Right.
But I saw someone say something.
That's my last name. Come on, day 26. It's an old one. What's up, Mark? My boy Mark was on.
Comment. All right. So the next trait that highly successful people have is being proactive.
Proactive, yeah.
They don't sit on their thoughts and ideas and visions and plans and stuff. They don't sit on it.
Right.
They are proactive. They take action.
Exactly.
No matter if the world thinks they're crazy, they have an idea or a vision, they're just going towards it.
Exactly. And everyone's not going to agree with your vision. Everyone's not going to understand it, you know, but it's up to you to really, you know, go after it.
Take the initiative.
Yeah. You know, they'll I said it last time, they're going to understand it once it happens, you know. But for right now, it's our job to, like, just be proactive and just go after whatever it is that we want in life, you know.
Yes.
So, starts there. Work hard. What else?
Continuous self-improvement.
Right.
And taking action also means developing a plan.
Right.
You got to know what you want out of the game. Like, you have to have an idea of what you want.
Yeah.
Once you get your mindset going and you're educating yourself, now you come up with an idea.
Right.
And you're like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what's making my heart feel
that passion.
Yeah. That motivation.
Yeah.
So you got to have that in order to start making moves.
Yeah.
Have a plan. Write it down.
Yeah.
See the vision.
Exactly. And then go after it.
Go after it.
Yes.
So that's proactive. Anybody got any comments? Anybody want to share anything? Just always know that you can just put a comment up there.
Yeah, at any point.
So the next one, this is huge, right?
Yes.
For highly successful people that we all struggle with, Quan and myself included, is discipline.
Yeah, that's like my my word for 2018.
Discipline, right?
Because in order to succeed in anything, you know what I mean, you have to have good discipline.
Yes.
You know, whether it's, you know, trying to eat right or trying to have an active or consistent Christian life or faith life, you got to be disciplined.
Yes.
It starts there.
It takes a lot of work.
Yes.
Trial and error. You know, you're going to keep failing at it, but try to be more consistent at things that you want. And it's sacrificing, because sometimes you got to sacrifice that need for, like, oh, I want to taste that big piece of chicken.
Exactly.
Especially when you want to meal prep and have a healthier body.
Right.
Because all of that affects your mind. You know, whatever you eat and consume,
it does.
It all affects your mind. So you got to be aware of that.
Yes. Tash agrees with us.
Yes.
Oh, you said discipline as far as
discipline in your daily habits.
Yeah.
So we talked about waking up in the morning.
Right.
Having a routine that works. That's healthy routine. Right. Waking up in the morning.
Yeah.
Being grateful for the day.
Right.
You know, saying, you know, maybe you have like a book or something that you listen to, or if you are spiritual, you have something that you read in the morning.
Yeah. Starting your day at the on a good note is key. You know what I mean? You want
the tone.
Yeah, like we're gonna get into meditation, but you know, just like starting your day with being positive. You know what I mean? That takes discipline. You know, because sometimes we're quick to grab our phone or you know, different types of distractions. So you know, you want to start with just being disciplined in how you even start your day. You know, because how you start your day will affect the rest of your day.
Exactly.
You know.
So you want to recognize that. Like, what patterns do you have? Are you like staying up all night until like 2 a.m?
Exactly.
You know you have to get up for work at like 6:30, and then you're groggy and tired.
Right.
Then you're at work and you have an attitude.
And it's perfecting your performance.
Yeah. Affecting your performance.
Did I say perfecting?
You said perfecting.
Affecting.
It is affecting your performance.
Right.
And then after you get off work, you're so tired, so you need a nap.
You're not alert.
Yeah, you need a nap. Now you're sleeping during the middle of the day.
Your mind is
frazzled.
frazzled.
You off.
Exactly. So discipline is definitely important. I think that's my biggest
hurdle, right?
Yeah, seriously.
For both of us.
Yeah, man. But I'm gonna tackle everything that I feel like I need to be disciplined in.
Yes.
I'm eating right, and I'm packed on some weight, to working out, to going after my dreams, to, like we said, just like starting our day right, being positive, and starting with discipline for sure. And breaking those bad habits.
Yeah. I was about to say that.
Laziness.
Those bad habits. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Learn them about yourself. Like, recognize what you are doing that's hindering you from growing.
Yeah.
And from reaching your true potential.
Starting our day late sometimes. You know what I mean? I was listening to someone talk about being successful, and a lot of successful people, I noticed they start their day early. Mm-hmm. You know, Kevin Hart always says he goes to work before he goes to work. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because he works out, he just gets up early, get his mind right, and put his game face on, and then he's like in a better space to really, you know, go after, you know, what he need to do for the day. Yeah. So
they usually say wake up at 5 a.m., 5:30.
Yeah. And then you have more time and more hours and space to do what you want to do.
You feel more healthier.
Word.
Mental
Absolutely.
is good.
Yep.
So what kind of habits, any of you, like, just put a word up there. What habit you got to break? Is it eating?
What are we leaving in 2017? What bad habits? Let me know.
What bad habits? Come on, share with us. Put some up, like, put a comment up there. Exactly. What bad habits are you trying to let go of?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to get up before 5 a.m.?
That's pushing it.
Well, hey, that's a goal.
Right. You know, you want to start your day. You don't want to get up right when it's time to go to work, because then you're all groggy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You got just enough time to go to work, or just enough time to do what you got to do. Nah, take time. You know, to start your day right.
So get up early in the morning.
How you end your day? That's true too. How you end your day.
What if you have a small drink every night? What if you smoke a blunt and it doesn't affect your performance? Well, you could put that in your schedule. Like, you can put that in your thing. Like, okay, I'm going to allow myself to do this tonight. You know,
right? That's your me time.
That's your you time.
Yeah.
You might meditate when you do that.
Yeah. Some people might want to pray. Some people might want to just have like a quiet moment to themselves, because maybe their day is filled with a lot of, you know, doing a little bit of everything. Yeah. So they try to have that quiet moment. Yeah.
Oh, and Shonda says food. Food is a big
discipline.
Big piece.
Mine's too.
Because food is like so much. It gives us pleasure.
Right.
It's hitting on those our endorphins in our brains, like letting us know, like, this is really good.
Exactly.
Keep doing it.
But, you know, we want to not only be successful, we want to be healthy too, so we can enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got to take care of ourselves. You know what I mean?
You got to look at it from a different perspective. Not just because I want to eat it because it tastes good.
I know.
But know that you just eating so you could fuel your body and survive. And you don't need 10 pieces of chicken to do that.
Right. And then, I don't know if you guys have kids or, you know, children or whatever, but, you know, you don't only want to take care of yourself for yourself. You want to take care of yourself so you'll be a better mom, a better dad, better...
Pass those traits on to your children. If they see you eating like that, they're going to want to eat the same way, and then they're going to treat their kids the same way.
Exactly.
It just goes down.
Yeah, you don't want that. Seriously. What else?
Oh, we did... we kind of talked about all that time management, meditation, and just having a plan for your day. Like, write it down, like, what you want to do during the day.
Yeah, can we talk about focus?
Oh, yeah, focus is huge. I'm going to do a post about focus.
Where are you?
Shifting your focus. Yeah, because I had to do that this week.
Yeah,
shifting your focus.
Centering your thoughts in your mind is key. You know, and that's something we can do, like, first thing in the morning too, with meditation. You know, just centering your thoughts. You know, whatever you got going on. Sometimes we got too much going on, and we just need to focus. You know, and do whatever we got to do to kind of get through the day.
Yeah, because sometimes we could be focused on all the wrong things.
Yeah.
That hinder us and that hurts us and that makes us feel bad.
Right.
And those negative
thinking.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
you know, so
going to our phones sometimes first.
Yeah. And social media is not always the best.
Yeah.
Especially if you're following certain people that only post negative things.
That's true too.
Or, you know, you see things that just don't make you feel
But sometimes it just sucks you in, you know what I mean? Even if it's positive, like, you find yourself like, oh, I'm getting up at 5 o'clock, I'm going to do this and do that.
Yeah.
But by the time you grab your phone, you've been on social media for like 2 hours. You know what I mean? And it just took up almost half your morning.
It's all about balance, you know? So you got to have good time management.
Absolutely.
And shifting your focus, giving yourself a little time to maybe, you know, browse the, you know, internet or whatever.
Yeah.
Just create a plan.
Yeah. Absolutely. and put Jesus at the center. If you're spiritual.
If you're spiritual.
You know what I mean? That's a good focus.
And if you're not spiritual, then what do you do? Do you work out? Like, what do you do to get yourself centered and balanced?
Right.
Whatever works for you.
Absolutely.
So the next trait of a highly successful person, we already talked about meditation. So we're going to talk about planning, preparation.
Yeah.
These highly successful people, look at Bill Gates. Look at all these people. They don't just wing it.
Right.
They don't just throw caution to the wind and be like, oh, whatever. Let me just, they make a plan. They prepare for it.
Yeah.
It may not happen all the time the way they want it to, but they keep going and they write it all down. And they have people that are willing to work with them and help them and build with them. So even if your success is just taking care of your children and being a great mom, you still want to have a plan to be a great mom. You still want to write down goals and different things that you want to, accomplish during that time.
Right.
Maybe it's like, I want to make sure my kids get up at this time. I want to make sure my kids eat healthy.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that they go to sleep at the right time. I want to make sure what they're consuming is not negativity and not just roaming the internet and getting and feeling low self-esteem about themselves, like teaching them these things.
And it's good to also have maybe a timeline. I notice that works for me sometimes. Like if I'm planning something like a big event or something, it's good to have a timeline and deadlines. When you want to start something, when you want to finish it, what do you want to do this month? What do you want to do the next day? Always, plan. Have a calendar, write things down, and it helps me. It keeps me on track. Sometimes we just try to just do without writing and preparing, and that's when you get yourself all frustrated because nothing's working or going as planned.
Yes, exactly.
So keep yourself on schedule, create a timeline, deadlines, and I think that'll help you out.
That'll definitely help you
out.
Right. So the next thing that we feel strongly that highly successful people have kind of tackled this trait of just being in the right environment and not just saying okay, if you come from a really bad neighborhood or if you're a really low economic income level, not just saying that. It's you're creating your environment. You're creating your environment. Right. So Absolutely. It's not just about physically where you are, it's about mentally where you are. And it's just about who are you attracting because of that, your mental. So this is your environment. I believe this is your environment.
Absolutely.
We could be in the physical and look at where we are, but we could be anywhere. But as long as this is operating,
you got to protect the peace.
You'll be good.
Yeah. And just watch the company that you keep. You know what I mean? There's two types of people, I believe. And that's the people that... First is the people that you want, people that are going to push you, people that are going to motivate you and inspire you to be your best self. People that aren't, who's not going to envy you, you know what I mean, but that are going to, get behind you and encourage you and, challenge you even, you know what I mean? And then you have the other group of people that are like vampire people, that try to suck the life out of you and fill your head with negativity and all kind of craziness, you know what I mean? Those are the people that you don't want in your life, you know what I mean? So, like we said, protect your space. This is your environment, your mind, and know that you don't have to be everywhere. You don't have to do everything for everybody. No. It's okay to say no. And
we discussed that last week about boundaries, about having good boundaries.
Right.
And that's part of it, too, protecting your mind.
Right.
People around you.
Right, you want good people that's gonna, discuss ideas with you. You know what I mean? Like Marisol.
They want to see you excel.
Get you a team like this. Word.
You just build each other up.
Exactly. That's what we doing. That's what you're doing to me.
That's what you've done to me. Sentimental moment.
Seriously. No,
hi, everybody that just joined.
Word.
Let's see.
Your circle is so important, guys.
Hi, Mr.
Seriously.
Devin.
Get you some people that are going to push you, not going to be negative. It's not worth it.
No, it's not worth it.
It's seriously not worth it. You know what I mean? And for the longest, I was thinking there's I don't think I'll ever find the right, group of people to kind of be around. Because I'm usually the person that's trying to encourage and push, and but sometimes we need that ourselves. You know what I mean? So you don't want to.
I just got a word.
Okay.
Sometimes when you want certain things, like certain people to come into your life, it's not about wanting them. It's about attracting them. When you abandon your fears and you start to move forward in your life, with or without anyone. When you start to move and you start to go closer to your purpose and start taking action and being proactive in your life, then you will start to attract people.
I'm seriously, and that's what's happening in my life right now. You know what I mean? Marisol called me at the right time to do this live. You know what I mean? I was at a good space in my life. I'm in a good space where I'm not operating in fear. I'm going after my goals and visions and dreams and stuff like that. I'm dreaming again, because at one point I stopped dreaming. You know what I mean? But when she called me, I was just like, this is the right time. You know what I mean? So I thank God for connecting us. You know what I mean? Because it's great when you have like-minded friends that are going to hold you accountable to, some of the things that you want to do in life, and want to see you happy.
I want to see you win.
Yeah, it's important. Because everyone don't want to see that. Everyone you hang with do not want to see you happy. You'd be surprised.
Yeah. And one thing that
they want to hold
Jakes
you
said,
at like reach.
Yeah, at arm reach. And what you posted, I watched that interview with T.D. Jakes and Stephen Furtick. He talks about, people not recognizing their own gifts, and they start to ask questions outside of themselves, like asking, man, who am I? And allowing everyone else to define who you are instead of, knowing who you are. And sometimes he said people distort that image of you because we are reflections of each other.
Exactly.
And sometimes, we can look at each other and see certain things within, what we got going on.
Right.
And sometimes people could distort that so that you can lose focus or lose sight of what's going on.
You gotta be mindful of that. Gotta have discernment.
Discern the difference.
Seriously.
Good and evil.
Seriously.
Welcome.
What's up, guys? I'm Quan.
And this, obviously, you know who I am. I'm Marisol.
Marisol.
So we talked about environment. And so the next thing we want to talk about with learning the traits of highly successful people is having a mentor.
Yes. Have people that maybe been where you want to go.
They've been there already.
Yeah, that can teach you, that you can learn from, that could kind of guide you and tell you the do's and don'ts. You know what I mean? It's very helpful.
And even if you don't have a mentor that could talk to you, there's mentors all on the internet that's been there and done that and is doing the things that you want to do. And you can learn from them by watching them, listening to them, reading their books.
Educating ourselves. That's what we said in the first half of this, or the beginning.
I chose all my mentors, and they helped me.
Yeah.
And I just continuously go back and listen and read.
I had one mentor. I haven't heard from him in a long time. Might need a new one.
Or someone you can call, like an elder or someone.
Yeah, even someone at your church, whoever. Absolutely.
Highly successful people, they have mentors.
Yeah.
You think like, oh, I wouldn't think Tony Robbins had a mentor, but he does. He has someone over him that helps him because we're still human and we still need that inspiration and guidance and push,
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it could be draining to go around and always inspiring people when sometimes you need inspiration yourself.
Yeah, you need to be poured back into after, giving so much. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously. So, yes. The next point is don't give up.
Don't give up.
That is very important to know that, in spite of the ups and downs, do not give up. Stay focused, stay on track. And I saw something on Instagram today, and it was saying that it pretty much is okay to start again. You know what I mean? Sometimes we think once we failed or something didn't work out or we're getting too old, society says we should be here by this age, you know what I mean? Or we should be doing this, It's okay to start again. It's another chance to do it even bigger and better.
Exactly. So, be persistent.
Yeah.
Don't quit.
Yeah.
Don't quit on yourself. Look at it from a different perspective. Look at yourself. Just look at you.
Right.
Oh, I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up on you.
Right. Exactly.
I had to look at old pictures of myself when I was a young kid, when I was like 5 or 6, and even into my teenage years, of all the things I used to say I wanted when I got to like the age I'm at now. I'm like, oh my God, like I want to go back to that little girl and say, I did that.
Yeah.
I did that. And just, you know, be in that moment and just recognize that.
Right.
So don't give up on yourself.
Yeah. Don't count yourself out. Don't count others. I have family members that, you know, was once on drugs and, you know what I mean, homeless and making bad decisions and depending on drugs and alcohol to get through the day. Been talked about, but now, you know what I mean, they're living for God. They, you know, they found success in that area. You know what I mean? They're, you know, living their best life now. You know, I had another family member that was on drugs, but then graduated from college, and you know what I mean. Graduated with high honors. Don't ever count yourself out. Don't never say like, oh, that person is nothing, or they're, you know, they're at rock bottom, or they're so far out there that they're never gonna be able to come out of it. Nah, don't give up on people. Don't give up on yourself. There's always, as long as you're breathing, you have purpose and you have another chance to be better. Yeah.
That's true. And sometimes that person will end up turning around to bless you.
Exactly.
And to propel you even more into who you are supposed to be.
Exactly. So never give up.
Don't count anybody out just because of their circumstances.
Yeah. And Oprah once said, turn your wounds into wisdom. I like that. So your mistakes, your failures, learn from them, get back up and just start it all over again. You know, and sometimes failure is just God saying, this is not for you right now. It's not the end. It's just maybe you're in the wrong area. Maybe you're doing the wrong thing. Maybe following the wrong method or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and it's just a way to grow.
Yeah.
You learn, you pick up the pieces, and you keep moving. God always, sometimes, you know, you're in those places and you think, God hates me. Why are you doing this to me?
Right.
But really, it's just to grow you and to show you that you are capable. And He gives us the grace to be able to move forward and knowing that we could do this.
Right.
No matter what.
Right.
You are equipped.
Yes.
For the job.
For the job, for the assignment, for the task.
Nothing is too great for you.
Exactly. So it's just a matter of finding out what that is. What is that thing that you're supposed to be doing? What is that passion you have deep within yourself that's like breathing, that comes natural for you? You know what I mean? That's the thing you're supposed to be doing. We all have something. Yeah. Maybe you're not going to be the next Beyonce. Maybe you're not going to be the next T.D. Jakes preacher, or but there's something that you're supposed to be doing.
And you won't know until you start to abandon your fears.
Yeah.
And when you start to step out and to be more like just not allowing those fears to take over, any of the self-doubt or negative thinking, when you let all that cease and go out the door, then you start to see who you truly are, because you start to learn like, wow,
your strengths, everything.
I did that.
Things that you didn't even think you can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Discovering parts of yourself like, whoa.
It's beautiful.
I'm powerful.
Evolution is crazy.
I'm divine.
Absolutely.
I was made out of goodness.
Exactly. And you have to know that. And you have to believe that. You are what you think.
Yeah.
You know, so think highly of yourself. You know what I mean? And just push and keep pushing. You know what I mean? We're going into a new year. Let's go in with the right mindset. Let's go into the new year focused. Let's go into the new year just believing. Believing in ourselves, believing in God, believing in whatever it is that we want, that we can have it. We're capable, like Marisol was saying, we're equipped to do exactly what needs to get done. You just have to be willing to put in the work.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to make the sacrifice.
Nothing's going to fall in your lap. It's not going to be easy. Everybody thinks the journey is easy.
Right.
Like, if it was easy, everyone would do it.
Right.
But that's why you have certain skill sets that, you know, you need to start utilizing. Utilize these skill sets.
And I'm so excited because I haven't been perfect. You know, sometimes I'm lazy. Sometimes I don't want to do anything. Sometimes I'm not dreaming. Sometimes I'm not, you know, perfecting my craft. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm not.
Sometimes you don't want to go to the gym.
Exactly.
You skip and you go eat a big thing of pizza.
Exactly.
You're going to have those moments. You're human.
Exactly.
But it's just the one thing is you just don't give up. You keep going.
Yeah.
Every little piece connects to a bigger puzzle.
Seriously. So.
Hi, Jay. Thanks for joining.
Jay Joyner. Yes.
So you just keep going. Welcome. This topic is about learning the traits of highly successful people. Kind of like a part 2 to creating the life you want. So we're trying to give you guys all the tools and different things that we've learned on our journey to help you break through, get to the other side, and start living and creating the life that you want.
Absolutely.
And that you deserve.
Yeah, absolutely. You deserve it. You know, God put us here to, you know, live a good life, not for us just to be miserable. You know, and I was thinking about people sometimes how we, you know, that person that just works, and maybe I should wait to talk about balance when we talk about balance. But just, I would hate for someone to just live their whole life doing something that they're not passionate about, doing something that they don't love, living a life that is not even a life they want to live, you know what I mean? Or maybe someone encouraged them that this was enough, or that, you know what I mean, that they shouldn't dream too big or whatever. But you know what I mean? No, break that, you know, and go after whatever it is that you want. I would hate to just be living my whole life with just going, you know, working a job that I don't want to work, and then just coming home and that's just my whole life. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And if you work a job that you don't love and you have a passion for something else, but you need that job because God graced you with the job to be able to fund whatever it is that you really want to do. Right. So sometimes you got to take that money from that job, put a little money aside, keep stacking and keep working and keep creating.
And that's what I'm saying.
You get there.
Yeah, make time for passion. Make time for what you want to do in life. You know what I mean? Like, don't settle.
Don't settle. Don't settle for safe. Don't settle for less.
Yeah. Live your best life. You know, go after what you want. Vacation, see other parts of the world. Travel.
Eat exotic food.
Meet new people.
Learn a new language. Read a new book. Do something. So when you get to be, you know, far along in your age and time, you can look back and say,
so you had a full life.
I did that.
Yeah, that's what I want, a full life.
I didn't live in fear my whole life.
Right. And utilize everything that God has given you. You know, every gift, every talent, your personality, just, I don't know. Use every bit of you to, I don't know, make a difference in your life, in someone else's life, and just be great. Because we all have greatness inside of us. And if no one else believes in you, we believe in you. Well, how can you believe in us? You don't even know us, because the same God that created us, that gave us purpose, gives you guys purpose.
Exactly.
You know, so, yeah, we're here to push you guys as well. Let's push ourselves.
Yeah. It's very pushing.
Very pushing. You don't shut up. Very pushing.
We also wanted to say, like, trust yourself.
Trust yourself.
Because if you know, you got to trust the process. And I posted something the other day about patience, about having patience.
Yeah.
And highly successful people have to have patience because things do not just come at the time they want it to come. Yeah. There's people that have invented things and had so many prototypes. You know, had to go through thousands and thousands of experiments. Right. Just different things like that. You just have to have patience and trust yourself, trust the process, trust that God has got your best interests at heart. And even though there's times where you want to give up, you say, this is not for me, or I'm not capable of doing this, I'm not worthy of this, I don't feel good about this. You're going to have those moments, but you just cannot stay there and you can't believe it. You got to go back to knowing that you are more than enough and you are worth it and you are capable and you have what it takes to do it. And those visions are not just there as just nothing. It's there for a reason, because that's what God granted you with. Yeah. You should definitely pursue it.
Absolutely. Trust is key.
Trust.
Yeah. And we're stronger. We know more than what we give ourselves credit for. You know. So, you know.
And that creates balance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Creates balance in your life.
Yeah.
Your relationships.
Balance,
you know. Oh, we're talking about highly successful people. They don't talk about other people on the phone. They don't gossip.
Exactly.
Like, what did Billy say about you yesterday?
Right.
They're not talking about that. They're like, how can we make a difference in the world?
Right.
You know, how can we serve others?
Yeah.
how can we serve ourselves? If we serve ourselves, we're eventually serving other people, right? Because it's like you see what you're doing. You're developing yourself, you're investing in yourself.
Yeah.
And when you do that, other people see that, and it kind of helps other people to invest in themselves as well.
That's true.
So it's like...
if you don't do it, no one else will, really. You got to invest in yourself.
You have to. So leave those old habits and create new ones.
Yeah.
Create new ones over the old habits. Recognize your patterns.
Right.
Get a schedule, a plan.
Core values.
Be proactive. Yeah. Oh yeah, the values are very, very important.
Yeah.
In anything you do, you want to know, like, what are your values? What do you value in life? Like, write that down.
What's important? Yeah.
Yes. So you can stay in alignment with that.
Yeah. And like kind of revolve your life around your core values.
Your core values.
Yeah.
And everybody has core values. There's things that you value that you may not recognize that you do.
Yeah, and maybe some things that you probably shouldn't value. That you might have to let go.
Yeah, that you might, it's kind of been holding precedence over your life. Maybe you shouldn't have it.
Maybe you're valuing the wrong things. So.
And having a mission. What is your mission in life?
Yeah.
What do you hope to achieve?
Absolutely.
Write that down.
Kind of know that.
Well, I hope to achieve, or my mission is to inspire and empower the youth to be.
That's good.
To learn more about music and business.
Yeah.
So that they could be an inspiration for the
I like
next
that.
generation.
Write the mission down.
Yeah. So that's like, okay. So that's part of alignment with my purpose. And that's giving me a mission. My stomach's growling, guys. I'm so hungry. So that'll be your mission. And then you have your values underneath the mission. Right. So anybody that works with you or want to work with you, they should be in alignment with that mission and those values.
Yeah, that's good.
Have the same value system, similar value system.
Yep.
And... like you guys could rock together, you could work together. This is gonna work.
That's gonna be a good
same thing in your relationships, in your family life. So it's the same way in business and outside.
Core values. If you don't believe or stand for what I stand for, then maybe we shouldn't be rocking together.
Yeah, not so closely knit. Right. Like you respect other people's differences. You want to be able to do that. Yeah. But as far as like having them part of your team, and this person's, you're like, oh, my value is, let's say family. You value family, so you want to have family at the events or have family time, and this other person doesn't value family, and they kind of just dismiss their family. And you're like, well, we're kind of not on the same page because we really value that here. It's just an example. It's probably a stupid example, but
I was trying to think of another one, but I'm not sure. Value,
honesty,
respect,
integrity.
And,
integrity is one that I value a lot. And honesty. I always want my friends to be honest with me.
100% honest.
And I want to be able to trust them.
Word.
Hey, Desmond, nice. And Dolores, thanks for watching.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, we're talking about learning the traits of highly successful people. This is kind of like a how to create the life you want part 2.
Yeah, we want to go into the new year strong,
Yeah, definitely.
Should we go over them again?
Well, yeah, we can go down.
A recap
of
those that just tuned in.
Learn the traits of highly successful people. So the first thing we talked about was mindset, getting your mind right, and learning new things like teaching yourself.
Yeah, educating yourself.
Reading, listening to podcasts, going on YouTube. You can find information everywhere, and it's free. It's not like you have to pay for it.
And self-care too is falls under mindset. If you're not right, physically, health-wise, mentally, none of these other traits are not even going to matter. You know what I mean? You don't want to just be successful, but you want to be, you don't want to be successful and unhappy, you know what I mean, or unhealthy. So you want to make sure, your physical, all that.
Because sometimes you can look at the Lime Life and think, oh, wow, that person has the perfect life. They have millions of dollars, they have a perfect house and everything, and then they commit suicide. And you're like, how could they do that when they have everything? Everything. So that's why mindset is important. To know that millions of dollars and all that stuff is not everything.
Exactly.
It's not everything.
Because it won't make you happy. And there's a quote that I had written down. It says, be careful who you emulate because you want to model core values and not resolution.
Exactly.
Because the resolution are the things, you just see the things that people obtain from being, from working hard, like the material things, like the money, the clothes, the cars, you know what I mean? But you want to model someone with core values, like we were saying just a second ago.
Yeah.
I don't want to get the two mixed up.
Exactly. And the second trait was just being proactive. Nothing is going to fall in your lap. You have to go after it. Yeah. Work hard, plan, prepare, like get in the mix.
Yeah. Do whatever it takes to make it happen. You know what I mean?
Not whatever it takes.
I know. I got to stop saying that. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Whether it mean cutting off. Right.
Like, Quan, is that you?
Right, on the corner. I gotta make this money.
Like, why are you scratching?
Right. No, I gotta do what I gotta do to get this money. No. Work hard. Surround yourself with good people. Even if it's just yourself for a season. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you gotta start alone.
Yeah.
And then the tribe will come.
Right.
Once you step out on faith and you abandon your fears and you just go. Even if you still feel the fear inside of you, still do it.
Yeah, just take the action and, take the necessary steps to make it happen. Everyone's not going to believe in you. Everyone's not going to understand, why are you doing this to get that? But, you know what I mean? But you know what you got to do because you've been educating yourself. You've been, preparing yourself for this. So, I keep saying do whatever you got to do. But
do what you got to do.
Right.
And within that, whatever you're trying to build.
Exactly.
And the next one we talked about was discipline. And recognizing your patterns and your habits that you form that are not healthy.
Right.
And create new ones.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about waking up early in the morning.
Right.
Having a schedule for your day. Being more organized.
Centering yourself. Right. Yeah. If your bad habit is laziness, stop being lazy.
Yeah.
Get up early.
Get enough sleep.
Yeah. Go to bed early.
People nowadays think that if you stay up all night, that you're working, you're grinding, and all that stuff. Sleep is important.
Yeah.
You can get more done in a day with, just making sure you have 8 hours of sleep than you would if you were just up all night doing nothing.
Yeah.
And you think that you're really grinding and getting stuff done. You're not doing anything. You're just wasting time.
Right.
Sometimes you could just take 4 or 5 hours and you can get so much done in 4 or 5 hours. But you're well rested. You're hydrated.
You're not sluggish.
You're thinking sharp. And you can get more accomplished.
So true.
Yeah, and better ideas will come. When you're tired, ideas are not going to be coming to you like this.
Right.
So make sure you get that rest and hydrate and discipline yourself.
Yeah. Then you want to meditate, make time in the morning to kind of meditate, center your thoughts, pray if you pray. And start your day off with gratitude. A lot of times we start complaining of what we don't have, what's not working for us. We wish we had this, or this is not working for us. Start your day with gratitude. Successful people are grateful. They're appreciative for where they are, what they have, and just thankful for life. You know what I mean? If you don't know what to be thankful for, be thankful that you're alive and well, and start there. Just start your day with positivity. Start the tone of your day being positive. And
we already talked about planning, preparing, and a lot of times, opportunities pass people by because they're not prepared. They didn't take the time to do that.
True.
They will sit there and say, "Oh man, I'm working hard," and it's like you have nothing. Yep. Because you wasn't really working. You was wasting time.
Yep.
And now you had this opportunity that came, and it was just like, I couldn't do it because why? I wasn't prepared. Why? My voice ain't right, or I didn't have the money.
Right.
But you just got new sneakers, and you just got all these new clothes,
and
spent it on your friends, or you had to get your little roll up and stuff. Right. You know what I'm saying? No, but you got to put that part of your budget. That's what you want to do.
Absolutely.
So when a time comes when you need something, you have to have it. And we're getting counted down.
Oh wow! So, really?
But we did go everything and
organize, vision board,
environment, the company you keep.
Yes. Get you a mentor if you have to, and most of all, don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Reach for the stars. Have balance, and
you can do it. You have purpose.
2018 is gonna be so lit. It's crazy. Like, are y'all even ready?
Create yourself.
Seriously, be the person you want to be
right now. So Instagram just went off, guys.
Right.
But we're gonna just end it now.
Word.
But we want to thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you.
And share this with your friends and your family. Meditate on these messages, these traits, and start to have some self-awareness about yourself, your habits, your patterns, where you want to start, where you want to go.
Yeah.
Start prepping, planning, taking action.
Yeah, figure out who you are, what you want in life, and like start there. Get your mind right. Love yourself, and keep going. Oh, she said, "Oh, great job, guys! Thank you, sister.
Thank you.
I need to meet her. Your sister.
Yes, you can definitely meet her.
You need to meet her. She's super
None
supportive.
of my Instagram things don't stay for some reason. I can't put them on replay. I don't know why it doesn't give me that option. But
that
it's gonna be it just said done. So it's gonna be on Facebook. So if anybody wants to see the replay, then you could probably watch it on Quan's as well. So thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah.
And we'll be back next week.
And let us know. Give us some feedback. Like, what do you want to talk about?
What was our topic?
Are we talking too fast?
I forgot.
Are you enjoying it? Oh, for next week? I think it's detoxing.
Oh yeah, detoxing your life.
Yeah.
Of all negativity. That's our next week's topic. So
tune
in, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Peace, love, and blessings.